Hey everybody, it's May from Black Mountain Plans, and as you can see, I have been creating lots and lots of new items. If you would like to see what all of these are and the contents inside, then just stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm going to move these smaller ones to the side. And what I want to do is walk you through, sorry about that, I want to walk you through my new dated planner. And as you can see, the cover does have hollow vinyl on it, and so does the back. Super pretty. Look at the images, guys. It's printed on double-sided photo paper. It's so pretty. Okay, so we're going to come back to the cover, but first I want to explain what I've been up to. I told you guys when I'm gone for a while, it's because I'm creating. It's not that I'm gone, it's that I'm busy. So I really want to be very consistent filming videos, and I wanted to get my business back to where when I was happy making videos. And there was only one planner that I was very, very consistent in, and that was the Hobonichi. Now, having said that, there are things about the Hobonichi that I didn't care for. I didn't like the numbers. I didn't like the teeny tiny graph. I didn't like the gray shading. I didn't like the weird box, you know, in the weekly section and in the monthly section. And I definitely didn't like the gray and red and the bottom washi in the daily. So I decided to do what I do best, take all of the components of a planner that I absolutely love, and then mix it with my yummy goodness, and that's what I did. So we're going to skip over the yearly. We're going to come back to those pages, okay? And we're going to go straight into the monthly. Now, each divider has a motivational quote. You can see that it is not tabbed. The monthly inserts come just with the image, and this one says every step forward counts. It's the one for August. It is a dated planner. I am just using my clear divided tabs to put in front of each month. So when you turn the divider over, you know, the front page, here is the spread. So for the unused days, it is graph, and then down here is unused days. I did 6 weeks on here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah, 6 weeks. I'm having to remember because I created this last week. Or was it the week before? Don't know, guys, don't know. So I don't want any days sharing a box, and I didn't want lines on my sidebar. I did change my font, and it is super sexy. I don't know if you guys can see it. Trust me, I don't think the video is giving it enough justice. I really don't. So we only have the graph on the unused days. So this is a perfect place to either write in functionally what you need to do, some reminders for the month, or you can cover it up, of course, with washi. So this is the 2-page spread. Each month will be dated, and shaded boxes will be according to what the month is. When you turn your page over, it will just simply say on the back side the name of the month. This is the dashboard, okay? And then to start the weekly section, it just says this month, all right? Just plain open graph here to be able to put anything in here you want. And if you don't do dashboards and monthly goals and things like that, just glue stick and stick it there. It'd be perfect. So, okay, wait a minute. I was testing some stuff out. So, all right. So the weekly is Monday through Sunday, and it is just graph. That is all it is. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, I'm hoping it'll show up. But it's very wide open. You can make this what you like. It's very Hobonichi style, but except it does not have those little teeny tiny numbers for the hours that never work for every single person. So I just didn't want to go there. The dated planner from August of this year all the way through December of next year will have the holidays on this top line as well as in the monthly. Okay? So of course you have this spread for every single week in your month. And instead of having to flip to the very back of the planner to get to the daily section, when the weekly sections are over, I'm sorry, Bella's shopping for toys in the toy basket. It is just a blank open graph. That's all it is. To start the dailies, which is right here behind your weeklies, it again just says the name of the month. This could be like a dashboard area or whatever you like it to be for your daily section. Now, I have taken out the 1st through the 9th. There is a reason why I'm working on those pages. They're kind of private. So each day of the month, let's just go ahead and flip it for today, which is the 11th. It just simply starts on what day of the month it is. So, bell. So August 1st started on a Friday, so that's why it just goes straight into the 1st of the month. Hang tight, guys. Okay, I'm not going to win this battle, so if you hear squeaking, it's Bella saying hello, peoples. So it starts on whatever day of the week it is. So if the 1st is on a Friday, hence that's the way it's going to look. If it's on a Sunday, it just doesn't matter. It does not give you the unused days in the daily section. It starts directly on the 1st. And it is abbreviated for every day of the week. And it just simply goes through every single day of the month. Now, if the last day of the month ends up on the left-hand side, as it does in August, you will get an open graph page. And then when you turn the page, you will have one that says next month. This, of course, is the September divider. It says, great things, take time, keep going. So let's go ahead and real quickly and switch over here to the very last day in September. So as you can see, if it ends up on the right-hand side, when you turn the page, it simply says next month. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what the monthly spread looks like for September. So see, you do have the 2 holidays here. You have Patriots Day, which is 9/11, and you have Labor Day. And then you have this down here. So yes, it is double graph and over here, but it is the unused days. So I am going to be covering this part up with washi, and then I'm going to be writing in my plans of things I need to remember for the month. You could decorate it more if you like, but this is the layout that I like. That way none of the days in the month are sharing a square. That really throws me off. So again, it would just say the name of the month, then this month, and then it goes directly into your weeklies. And as you can see on the top line, it says the date of the holiday name. So let's go ahead and look at October's divider. It says be the energy you want to attract. And I've got all of October's dailies in here as well, but then I just have the weeklies and the monthly from November and December. It says, for November, it says the best time to grow is now. I mean, we don't have to wait till Monday or the 1st of the month. We can start anything we're wanting to work on, you know, right this minute. And then December, of course, says shine bright like the stars. Now, I did not want to go holiday with the dividers. I did not want to go seasonal. I wanted to go motivational. I am trying to do things. I am trying to give myself like aspirations and mantras to remember that. Like in August, it says every step forward. What's it say? Let me don't say it wrong. Let me say it right. It says every step forward counts. So even if I was planning to make 50 steps today and only got 3, I need to remember that it's not about the 47 steps I didn't get done. It's about the 3 I did. You know, I'm really trying to work with my blood pressure and my anxiety. And I am excited. I have found planner peace. As you guys can see, I was testing stickers, and last week, well, the week before, I went ahead and planned out without you. And guys, look at this kit. It's so cute. I'm going to have to show you my sticker kits, but I want to go ahead now and go through the cover. Okay, so on the cover, it will be hollow, and there will be a lot of covers coming, but at the moment, this is the only cover I have available for my different items. Even in the video, if you see a different cover, it's not in the website yet. Only this cover is. It says, find joy in the journey. And of course, it has a monarch butterfly. On the inside, it does not have the hollow, but it does have, you know, a printed image. And it's basically the background and the swirly, like, clouds there that's in this image here. And of course, it has my logo on it and a piece of hair. So in the back, It will have the exact same cover as the front, except it will have my logo, and it will be just like that on the inside where it's no hollow, but it is a double-sided image. Okay, so when it comes to the covers, you can get them either, you can order these for like dashboards, like fly leaves for A5 rings, or you can get them in the classic Happy Planner size. Now, I wanted to do a 1/2 inch of clear. This is 10 mil laminate, and this is double-sided photo paper. Okay, so this is nice, thick covers. But I didn't want to punch into this. Okay, I didn't want to punch into the paper. So when you put it on, I'll show you on the back because I've got vellum in here. You will have a white border when you put on your cover. Also, for those that will be buying the classic Happy Planner size, I want to show you, I'm being very transparent about the size difference from the covers. Now, as you can see, this is a classic Happy Planner size cover. Now, I have the 1/2 inch border, whereas it meets it directly right there. So you can see I'm dead on, but I'm 1/4 of an inch off. I'm 1/8 of an inch here and 1/8 of an inch there, and I'm dead on for over here, okay? The reason why is because I wasn't trying to make covers for the Happy Planner, okay? I was trying to make covers for my inserts, okay? Will it work on here? Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. Let me go ahead and do that. Let's see. We're going to have to put it, you know, with the inside showing, but this is what I'm talking about. It will work for your Happy Planner. It will go to the very top of your page, as you can see. Right there is my finger. You can see the clear. It does the same down here. Let's line it up, okay? And then if you look at your tabs, you do not see your tabs. But you will see, let's see if I can do it. You see that tiny bit, that's 1/4 of an inch? That's where mine doesn't go up. So I just wanted to let you know, if you're trying to put my covers on the classic Happy Planner, they're going to be the size of your page and cover your tabs. That's the easiest way to know it, is it's going to cover your tabs and your page dead on. It's not going to go anymore because these are completely handmade by me, and I like the way it looks on my inserts because I'm not trying to make anything for commercial planners. I'm trying to make stuff for my planner, and as you can see, you cannot see the tabs at all. It is covering up all of the paper. The only thing sticking out is the top and bottom tabs, and that's the way they're supposed to be, okay? So the reason why I have a design showing through is because after my clear divider here, all right, I printed that inside image on vellum. So if you guys would like something like this printed on vellum, just let me know. I changed the nameplate page to say this planner belongs to. I will be offering a square custom with the name of your choice in a couple of font options, and it will have clear hollow vinyl over it. So you just like, it'll have this border because, well, I don't know, probably won't have a border. It'll probably just be black and white, and then your name. I'll figure it out. I'll show y'all a listing later. But this is where you can put a hollow sticker that I'll design. I do have my tagline here. It says, "Think like there is no box." And then, of course, my logo. So, on the next 2 pages, I want to be very transparent. Yours will not look like this. It will just simply say vision board at the top on the left and on the right. I love a vision board. I think it's a very good visual reminder of your goals and what you're striving to accomplish. And I never take the time to fill mine out, so I totally cheated, and I did mine on Canva. And I think it looks stinking adorable. So I have, I want to take more trips. Me and my brother are thinking about going to the, visit the Ark Encounter. My health, wanting to start working out every week and drink more water. The fur babies need lots more playtime, and they need to focus on their health. Family, I want to spend more time because life is too short. Mental health, I need to stay on my medication. I have a bad habit of taking my medicine and getting straight, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't need it no more. And that's why you guys don't see me for a long time. I need it. Faith, I'm trying to get through 5 more books of the Old Testament before 2026. That's a bit of a stretch, but I am working on it. My healthy habits I want to work on are 8,000 steps a day. That's a huge ask. If I get 5 to 6,000 stuffs a day, I'll be happy, because you guys have to understand, I sit at a desk 10, 12 hours a day, other than filling orders. You know what I mean? So I am behind a desk quite a while. I remember my medication and less coffee. Daddy, I want to cook more dinners each month, because he's very quick to grab a TV, get dinner, instead of asking me what's for dinner. Um, my main goal for 2025 is pray more and let God guide me, not me. Relationships, I want to remember to keep in touch with Dave. Dave and I have separated, but he's still very much part of my life. Social media, I put figure it out, lol, and love myself when I need to get my blood pressure down. My business, release my own planners, and that's what I've been doing. I do not wish to sell them bound. I don't want to add that to my blood pressure. That will come in time. Inserts are selling very, very well, and I figure, if it's good for Planning Annie, it's good enough for me too. I put home is to paint all shutters before the fall. Personal, I need a new smile, which means I need to get my dentures upgraded. Hobbies, I want to journal more often and do some more crafting. Self-care, I want to take the weekends off. Not just don't fill orders, but like just don't do anything. No business related items at all. And finances, pay off credit card debt. I've got a little bit of credit card debt. So the next page is just like your mini months, and it is in that new font. So you have from July to December, regardless if you buy, this will be listed separately. So if you buy it for 2026, it'll be January through June, and then July through December. But for right now, I like the academic, I have July through December, and then the 2026, which is January through June. I do like writing down the birthdays because I suck at remembering them, as well as my sinking funds, my annual bills. I never remember when certain things that you pay annually come up, and I need to start writing them down. Unfortunately for me, it'll be like after they've hit my bank account, which is fine, but I just need to remember to start tracking that. So the yearly can be purchased for any other, classic size or everyday size planner. And so depending on what planner you purchase the yearly for, it will have a lined notes page. So this is my planner, y'all, and I am so excited. So right now on the website, August through September is listed. The prices of the inserts are lower. This is on my May paper, the 147 GSM. It'll take fountain pen, Tombows, dot markers. You can throw anything at this, and it's going to work, except for very large Sharpie markers that you use on packages. This is about the only thing that bled through on my paper. Everything else was fine. Next week, January through December, excuse me, and more covers will be coming. There are sticker kits, but I am not doing daily kits, and I will explain why in just a moment. But I think this is stunning. I love it. I am so happy. Like I said, I really went back through all of my history on YouTube, when I grew the most followers, when I had the most sales, and guys, it's when I was in a Hobonichi. But I didn't want to go back to a Hobonichi because my spine kept cracking. For years, that never happened. And then the year before last, when I bought a book, it cracked by March. So I bought the April start, and before it was even the end of May, I cracked it again, and I didn't even have that many stickers in it. I didn't even put stickers hardly in my daily. So this way, I like it. I know I can move my pages around. I can take out the dailies that didn't work. I don't have to worry about weakening a spine of a book. And I just think it's sexy. I love it. You guys have got to tell me what you think. So let me go ahead very, very quickly and get out the new sticker kits and sticker books. Okay, so before I go any further, I want to let you guys know I am keeping to my promise. I am not dropping any planners or making any drastic changes. What I did was I went back through all the sales once I released the A5 May planner, okay, and the Everyday May planner. The only inserts that I sold across the board, except for one person, and that's already been taken care of, is the A5 monthly, okay, as well as the A5 OCD. So those kits are still in Etsy, in the website, and they will be in Etsy as well. And they will continue getting kits all the way out through January of 2026. I will be revamping the OCD starting for January, but The monthly is going to stay the exact same. Right now on the website, it says A5 May undated monthly kits. That's what you need for the inserts that you already have purchased, you know, with the other dividers and the tabs and things. That's where you need to make your purchase. They have the exact same kits as the one I'm about to show you, but they are considered A5 undated monthly. And then the A5 OCD weekly kits are still in the website and will continue getting kits all the way up through Christmas. So I took away the other inserts because they're absolutely not selling. The truth is, guys, my faith line is, that's where everything is. So I'm like, okay. I went back through. I made sure that no one would be left out if I took away certain things. I didn't take away anything that hadn't been purchased. Okay, so if it had been purchased, I'm leaving it till January and not revamping it until then, or revamping it now, but it won't start till like January. Does that make sense? But I didn't take away anything that people had already purchased. Okay, so with this new system, I was calling it the everyday because I'm like, you can't call it classic. But it is the classic Happy Planner size, okay? I'm not going to say it's everyday. I'm not going to say it's classic. This is just the larger one. It's the 7 by 9 1/4. I'm probably just going to go with the measurements, but it's the classic Happy Planner size. This is also available in A5 ring inserts, okay? And Max has those, and he started using them, so I can't show you his planner, but they look identical to this. It's just an A5 size, okay? So having said that, these are the only two sizes I'm doing it in. The Hobonichi dupe. I'm going to call it the 2-in-1 planner because you get your vertical and your daily. I feel like the add-ons need to be size specific. So these are the standard size. This is the standard size planner, basically. Okay, this is your standard size. This has its own weekly kit size and its own add-on size. So these are the standard add-ons. They are on much larger sheets. Okay, so these are much larger sheets. The first thing you will get, this is like add-on number 1. You get your sticky notes. Down here, these 6 with washi tape, and then 4 circle notes. You got a choice to be able to get a weekly tracker with the ombre check boxes. I think they're super pretty. This one has a couple of bill dues, a couple of habit trackers, some ones that say important, the ombre half boxes, and then 3 appointment labels. And as you guys can see, they're either all stitched or doodle. I think they're so pretty. I love them. So this is kit number 1 I'm showing you, by the way. So then these are what I would consider like the wellness labels. So you have your daily trackers, your daily steps, your daily medication. Then you have, that's the wrong sheet. Let me get the right sheet. So you have 2 sets of date dots here, and then you have your scripts, which are larger and smaller. These are for like labeling your dashboard washi, and this is for like labeling the header washi in your monthly section. And you get 2 sets of date dots on this because there are no date dots for your weekly, and there is no daily kits. So if you buy headers, you would need the daily dots, and then those are for the vertical. So I'm going to take this and put this back up here because I was using it. You get stitched and regular circle dots, and you get much more than you used to, guys, on an add-on. These are much, much larger than a normal add-on. This was the normal add-on size. As you can see, these are much bigger. And this over here is the A5 add-on size, and as you can see, way bigger. Much more stickers for your money. You know what I mean? So the next add-on would be these scalloped labels and doodle boxes and half boxes that are doodled. Then you have some stitched labels, like different designs. You have kind of like this little one right here, little ovals, kind of like squiggle drawn, single ones, stitched quarter boxes, and then some more of those. And then, of course, everybody's been asking for solid boxes to be able to do, like, you know, where you do one vertical, one horizontal, and people, like, kind of do that in a Happy Planner. I did it in this size because I feel like a full sheet is just a lot of waste. I don't think most people would use more than this many boxes doing that in a weekly spread. Okay, and then we of course have a long sheet of functional icons that should do you for several weeks, honestly, I would think. Um, let's see, what is the next one? And then I also did like journaling kits. So every single kit will have like the torn corners and washi. So you got some corners, you got some torn paper, some different images, little washi strips, 2 little postage stamps. Every kit will have this sheet, the torn corners and washi. Some will have flowers. It depends on the graphics that I chose and what the designer included. A lot of times they don't include flowers. Sometimes I can find flowers that I can dupe in there. Other times I'm just like, no, it's too much of a hassle. There will always be deco, and sometimes there will be like landscapes or complications. More like arrangements. So right here is the first flower sheet for kit 1. And then as you can see, here are some like corners and the kind of like the ones I do in my faith where I put them together. So that would be flowers number 2. Then here would be your larger deco. So you got a lot of elements here. And then this is the second sheet of deco. Love it. Whoops, get back in there. And then if it has guys and girls, I will now include them on the add-on. Only if they have them, okay? And if they've got guys, I don't have any problem putting them in. So I'm sure you're like, okay, so what's the deal with the A5 add-ons? Basically, it is exactly the same, my friends. Okay, so there is no journaling pages in the A5 size. You get 3 of the circles and then lots of sticky notes. You get 2 weekly trackers, ombre boxes, half ombre boxes, bill due, some more little individual trackers. Okay, so then the next sheet would be more like wellness. So you've got your daily, some habit trackers, appointment labels, bill due, important here, daily steps and medication. I think I said important twice. Okay, so this sheet right here, it's just like this. It's just in the A5 size. This was redone, and I need to take that out because that's an outdated one. So it would be this, right? But it's on this size right here for you, size for the A5. Then, of course, you get the 2 different circle dots. You get your stitched and your solid. You get your doodle labels and scallop labels. And then you get your stitched labels. And then you got smaller deco in the A5, okay? And then, of course, you got your A5 ring hole reinforcers that you can get in removable, matte, or clear. And basically, that's what they look like, guys. They're to make sure that if you accidentally rip your insert, you know, where it's punched, that it's not going to keep coming out of your book. So I do have some little sticker covers that have the hollow. I do now put like a little bit of about a 1/2 inch here so that I can punch it for you. It does come with clear plastic little sparkly discs when you order the covers. It's just something to get you started, okay? It's not metal disc. I don't include them for the cover, for the planner, and but I do for the sticker book. So for the A5 add-ons, the journaling elements or the standard add-ons, as well as the weekly kits, I will include enough discs to get you started. So when you order your add-ons, they will always come punched for the sticker book unless you put in the notes that you don't want it punched. Then I won't punch it. So basically, it's just like, you know, the front and back covers. Of course, that has my logo. And at the moment, this one right now, you know, you see, it matches the cover. This is the one that's listed on the website. And it also has this cover and this cover, okay? These are coming, but at the moment, this is the only option for the standard add-ons and journaling, as well as the sticker kits. Whew, okay, so let me go ahead and show you what the sticker kits look like if you're doing it by the week, okay? You just have thick washi, thin washi, the checklist, and by the way, I made those hearts. What do y'all think of those? I think they're cute. You get some solid circle dots. You get the this week because that's the way it's printed in your insert. Monday through Sunday, a few icons, a few stitch labels, a couple pattern. So that's sheet A. Now this is the standard weekly size, the standard size. So that's sheet A. So you got some like full box, well, big boxes, you know, that are scalloped, smaller ones. You got these really cool ones that you can put your scripts in up here. The mini size scripts would work great there. You have an appointment, 2 important, some scallop labels, your weekend banner, because it kind of goes with like the scallopy and doodle look, and then an ombre checklist. And then sheet C is some more, you know, assorted labels, and of course, 8 full boxes. There is no daily kit. When it comes to dailies, everybody says they love them, but they don't actually utilize them every single day. And those kits are enormous and obnoxious. They test my blood pressure, and they're expensive. So I figured daily pages, bust out your washi, bust out the extras from your kit, some add-ons. You've got more than enough deco and the journaling elements, leftover labels, washi, everything you need. And if you need more, then check out my deco section, icons, things like that. I'm just not going to do daily kits. So that's what it looks like for the standard. Now let me show you for the A5 what it looks like. Ooh. Okay, so the A5 is just 2 pages, and you get exactly everything that's in these 3 sheets. You get some of these really cool labels. You get the importance, the bill dues. You get some icons. Of course, your headers. You got your thick and thin washi, checklist. And then, of course, you got the matching weekend, more assorted labels, and 8 full boxes. Now, in the add-ons section, okay, for either the standard or the A5, if you want the headers to match the weekly, and I'm trying to find it, my friends, hang tight, you will need to order the very last add-on in that section, okay? So it'll be like add-on number 1, like kit number 1 has, you know, like maybe 8 add-ons. Look at the very last add-on, and in the listing description, you will see a big red circle around this that says kits 1 through 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the headers that match perfectly. And it'll be like that for those 4 kits in that listing. I hope that makes sense. I feel like the more I plan on video, you guys will totally understand what I'm saying. But yeah, the monthly kits and the weekly kits, all the add-ons, the journals, the inserts in both sizes, and I will be bringing this planner as a printable insert, as well as have printable kits for it. This is, I think this is my new planner piece. I know it is. It's not going anywhere. I'm enjoying it. I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, when you don't see me, it doesn't mean that I'm not here, okay? It doesn't mean that I'm not doing something. It means I'm working my tail off to bring you something new, something fresh, with some spicy goodness, you know what I mean? The inserts have went down a little bit in price, but when you are ordering inserts and notebooks, it is now a minimum of 75 ships free. Stickers ship free over 35. But you guys, my May paper, it adds up. So if you ordered like 3 months worth of inserts and an extra one of these, it's almost like I'm giving a whole month's inserts away, and I can't do that. To be fair though, before anybody freaks out and comes after me in the comments, my average order price is $65, $75. So it's not like the people who are ordering inserts aren't already meeting that price, okay? It's just, it does happen like every 4th or 6th, you know, order for the inserts. It's like I'm giving one away, and I can't do that. I'm trying to keep my cost down. I did lower the price of the inserts. They went down by, I think, about close to 5 something. A set. So they were $18 to get like the whole month. You know, you'll get the, what you will get when you order, let's say you ordered August. Well, that's not that. Say you ordered September. Clear dividers are separate. You will get this divider right here, okay? The monthly all the way through the end of the month. And that is like, that's a lot of pages, guys, and this is thick, okay? See how thick that is? Now, it weighs out. I mean, this booger literally weighs out, okay? And I don't even have all the inserts in here. So I just want to be very transparent about that. And I just wanted to come on here and show all my new goodies. And I can't wait to film my August setup. So let me know what you guys think. Did I hit it right on the head? I don't know if everybody's going to love it, but I know this. I do. And when I show y'all how cute it looks set up and how I'm going to be tackling my daily pages. Some days I'm going to journal. Some days I'm going to take it out. Other days I'm going to use up my leftover stickers. Sometimes I might even use cardstock. I have intentions of using my HP Sprocket with some film, you know, put some pictures in here, all kinds of stuff. There's just so many ways to do it, and I love it. This was my favorite planner, commercial planner, and now that I took out the parts I didn't like and only put in here what I did, one luxuriously thick. I love this paper. And the fact that you can move it in and out, whether it be in A5 rings or in discs, I think it just solved every problem that I was having with the other planner. So, yes, the proof will be in the pudding with how many videos you guys get, because trust me, I am back in the system that definitely works for me. So, until I see you guys in the next video, y'all have a good one. Bye.